Hi star people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alice and I'm here to spill my art beans all over the floor so you can scoop them up and use them in your own creative soup. Today I will tell you about 3 exercises that actually improved my art, and when I say that I don't mean a minor improvement. They really leveled me up in a way that I wasn't even expecting, and they stuck with me ever since. I've done these exercises at different stages in my art journey, and looking back, I'm so glad that I found them. Most of them came from other artists online, so full credits to the geniuses who invented them. I'm just here to pass the knowledge along. So the first one is the gesture drawing challenge. I did this exercise when I was about 16 or 17, and honestly, I credit most of my current anatomy knowledge to this exercise. It's not really Instagram pretty, but if you commit to it, it pays off in a major way. Here's how it goes. For 1 month, I did 100 gesture sketches every single day. I know it sounds quite intense, but hear me out, it's way less overwhelming than it sounds like. You set a timer, most sketches will only take you around 15 seconds. They're not supposed to be perfect, they're just about capturing the flow of the pose, the energy, the movement, and over time you slowly increase the timer so you can do a few 1 minute, 2 minute, or 5 minute poses. This whole thing took me about an hour to an hour and a half per day, but the amount of progress that I reached in this month was genuinely crazy. My art began to look much less stiff, my proportions improved, and I stopped being afraid to draw people in the more dynamic poses. Now, I know that it sounds like a lot, and if you know me, you know that I'm the first person to tell you do not burn yourself out. If daily drawing isn't your thing, then adapt this challenge. Maybe do gestures every other day or spread it over 2 months. Just stick to it and know that just doing something will always get you further than not doing anything at all. If you want to try out this exercise, here are some gesture drawing resources on screen, and I will also put them in the description of this video. The second one is stealing studies, and no, we're not actually stealing, we're more like borrowing, lovingly, with analysis. I think I first heard about this in 2020 from another YouTube video, and it really shifted how I thought about art style and inspiration. The idea is you pick 3 artists that really inspire you, and instead of copying one of them entirely, you break down specific elements from each. For example, artist number 1, you love their shape language. Artist number 2, you are obsessed with how they render light and texture. And artist 3, well, their compositions are just chef's kiss. And then you mash those 3 things together into a piece of your own. The point of this exercise isn't to Frankenstein their work, it's to train your brain to identify and isolate what you like, so you can consciously add it to your own toolbox. Over time, it starts to happen naturally. You'll see something inspiring and immediately think, oh, I love the way they used color blocking here, I could use that in my next piece. This exercise is also a great way to turn envy into something productive. Instead of just scrolling and thinking, I wish my art looked like that, you're actively learning why you like it and how to apply it in a way that's yours. And lastly, the third exercise that I'm going to talk about is master color studies. Here's how you do it. You take a sketch of your own, something simple, just a line work, and you pick 3 classical paintings that really speak to you color-wise. Don't overthink the classical part. They can be from Renaissance, Impressionism, whatever. Just pick ones where you're obsessed with the palette. Then you repaint your sketch 3 times, each time using the colors from one of those paintings. Try to stay as true to the original color relationships as possible. Try not to just color pick, but actually think why those colors work together. This exercise helped me to finally stop guessing with color. It trained me to understand color theory, how artists use neutrals to make bright colors pop, and how a palette can completely change the mood of the piece. Master studies are really helpful in general, but this specific exercise makes you apply their knowledge directly to your own work, so it actually sticks. These are 3 exercises that helped me in my art journey, and I know that they can easily help you. Also, shout out to this guy. I'm not gonna talk about him because I don't think he needs any introduction, but if by any chance you haven't studied this dude, please do. It will improve your portrait skills drastically, and I will leave a link for you to do it in my bio. If you have your own favorite art exercises that helped you improve, please drop them in the comments. I love discovering new ways to grow. And for this drawing, I used these brushes from my Gumroad, linked below. And huge thanks to all of my Patreon members. Your names are on the screen right now. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing, supporting me on Patreon, or sharing it with your artist friends. Thanks for watching, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!